This episode is brought to you by your favorite property agent, Ainon Talib.
Ainon is committed to providing personalized service that meets your unique needs.
Whether you're buying, selling or investing, Sis Ainon's expertise ensures a smooth and successful experience.
Call 9859-2345 now to book a consultation. Now, Ainon Talib,
Eyes on Property.
Salam sis. Surah sini.
Zakia here.
And I'm Ustazah Syariati.
Selamat hari.
Monday.
Okay, so Ustazah, siapa di
Yes.
sebelah you?
Kita ada tetamu.
Kita terus tau masuk
Yes.
Yes.
Tanpa membuang masa. I kena
Betul.
jaga bahasa Melayu I. Pasal dia, Masya Allah bahasa Melayu dia bagus.
Allah.
Dan kita tidak mahu menjadi kawan syaitan. Bila kita banyak membuang masa, kita akan jadi kawan syaitan. Betul tak?
Siapa kawan?
Jadi tidak membuang masa,
Yes.
kita ada tetamu terhormat hari ini.
Wow.
Wow. My good friend
Yes, welcome to the show.
Shyamira.
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 Oh,
my friends call
Kenapa
me
kita
Shy.
panggil you Shy?
Sebab SHYA.
Shy.
SH.
Y.
Ada SHY lah kadang-kadang.
Actually,
SH.
Syah.
Lah masih awal.
Masih hadiskan nama.
Oh, dia H and Y together.
SHYA.
Oh,
Macam
tapi dia
tak tahu nak SH ke nak SY.
Oh, Shyamira. Tapi kita panggil dia Shy.
Lepas tu dia panggil you Syah.
Betul.
Syah and Shy.
Yes.
Ni lah dia persembahkan Syah and Shy.
You boleh buat rancangan kanak-kanak. Hai
Boleh.
Kak Shy.
Okay, so we have
Yes.
Madam Shyamira. Madam.
Kenapa madam? Tak apalah. Apa je. Just
Okay.
call by
So, it's
name.
elevated.
Shy.
Okay.
Ni baru sikit. Ni baru di lantai 1.
Betul, betul.
Di lantai 2, dia adalah ibu anak 5.
Tiba-tiba terus dia cakap
Beranak
Melayu.
5. Betul tak?
Beranak 5.
Sebaku ya?
Kanak-kanak yang aktif sekali. Very active, 5 children. Alhamdulillah. She's also a part-time university lecturer in one of the universities in Singapore.
Masya Allah.
And she's also a financial consultant who has helped and worked with a lot of families. Yes. So kita jemput dia hari ni. Sebenarnya banyak topik kita boleh
Betul.
berbual. Tapi ada satu topik yang sejak kebelakangan ni a bit macam panas
Panas,
sikit lah. And then we started talking and then we thought, actually we can talk about this.
Betul. Sebab I rasa banyak girlfriends ada macam berbual pasal perkara ni, like whether in their group chat atau orang jumpa over coffee, kau dengar tak benda viral ni? So apakah benda viral itu, Surya?
Ya. Duit apa? Hari Raya, duit raya. Apa nafkah? Is that part of the nafkah? Duit raya? Is it wajib? Mesti kena kasih duit raya kepada isteri? Sebab kalau I fikir-fikir balik lah kan, kalau jangan cakap pasal dia also mention about dia tak dapat duit raya. The daughter
Tak
also
pernah
tak dapat duit
rasa.
raya. Tak pernah rasa duit raya the father kan. So kalau I fikir-fikir balik, I pun boleh bawa mak I pergi court.
Kenapa?
Sebab tak dapat duit raya.
Astaghfirullahalazim.
Time kecil-kecil. Tapi kalau I buat macam gitu sekarang, I mungkin akan diherdik depan kot tu.
I harap mak you bawa periuk belanga ketuk kepala you kat depan tu. Sebab
Tak
nak
lah,
charge
I mean
dia.
kita tak pernah concern at that point of time.
Tak
Even
ingat.
duit kita pun kadang-kadang mak kita pakai, betul tak? Time kecil-kecil.
Yeah.
Kita semua faham lah kan situasi mak kita at that point of time.
Betul.
Tapi itulah, bila
perkara ini
isu ni jadi,
naik,
banyak orang semua macam, actually my husband tak pernah kasih. Semua orang dah start fikir important ke tak.
keluarkan kalkulator, kira every year kahwin
Dia hutang.
banyak ni.
Kan. Jadi sekarang pun persoalannya
Ya.
so sekarang ni apa ni nafkah ni?
Betul.
tak? Mesti balik dah tanya, you kasih I ni duit nafkah ke tak? Kan?
Okay, so pada pendapat you, is duit Hari Raya part of nafkah?
Pada pendapat you lah.
Ya.
Kalau
Sebenarnya kita kena patah balik,
patah
to the
balik.
basic
Kita
lah.
kena-
Back to the
Okay.
source lah.
yes.
Sebagai ustazah. Jangan tak ada kena patah balik. Adakah duit raya tu sebahagian dari nafkah? Atau what is nafkah? I think that's a very important question yang kita patut
In
discuss
Islamic
lah
views
kan.
dulu, baru layman terms lah. Apa
baru
orang boleh fahaman
solution
lah.
Betul-betul.
Okay. So nafkah ni sebenarnya duit yang di-spend, minta maaf cikgu,
Yang dibelanja.
duit yang dibelanjakan kepada diri sendiri, ataupun keluarga ataupun orang lain. Dibelanjakan. Jadi nafkah selalunya dikaitkan dengan perkataan infak, iaitu memberi. Jadi kalau kita cakap pasal segi kekeluargaan, selalunya kita fahami bahawa nafkah itu diwajibkan ke atas lelaki yang digelar suami, yang dah ambil tanggungjawab, aku terima nikahnya, dia dah jadi suami, tanggungjawab memberi nafkah to support the wife and the family is upon the husband. Itu pertama sekali. Nafkah ada banyak-banyak jenis lah. Nanti orang argue pula, ini nafkah ke bukan, nak beli duit aiskrim suami kena kasih ke, semua benda orang akan berkira. Tetapi kita back to this duit hari raya, adakah duit hari raya ni considered as a nafkah yang wajib? What do you think, Surya?
I tak rasa. I rasa tak wajib.
You?
I rasa it depends on apa yang you nak draw line untuk suami bayar, apa yang bini nak kena bayar untuk hari raya punya preparations. Okay. Because kalau suami you buat bodoh, tak kasih apa-apa untuk duit hari raya, takkan bini nak bayar semua sih? Takkan you nak prepare kuih raya, baju anak, you punya baju, you punya selendang, kasut, bag, makeup, semua tu pada I is essential.
Depends lah you punya family macam mana also.
Yes.
Betul tak?
Tapi pada I macam kalau suami tu, you tahu you kahwin dengan siapa lah. Kalau you dah kahwin dengan seorang tu yang gaji dia sekian-sekian, dan dia pun dah bilang dengan you, I boleh kasih gini, tapi you nak lavish, itu you punya pasal lah. Kira you tambah sendiri lah. Tapi kalau dia dah kasih you preparation duit untuk hari raya, you belanja dengan sewajarnya. Tapi pada I, kena kasih duit belanja hari raya sebagai seorang suami.
Suami kena provide lah.
Yep.
Okay, so actually kan duit raya ni
Dalam envelope
in
tu
Islam,
maksudnya.
duit raya salam minta maaf, lepas tu dapat duit hari raya tu. Is this Islamic thing or not lah? Actually kan? Actually tak ada. Tak ada
Duit raya.
Duit raya nak kasih budak-budak ni duit, kena kasih
Duit raya itself is not in
It's
Islamic
not-
concept.
it's
Dia
not
macam
there.
main-main happy-happy je
happy
lah.
kan
gifts.
orang. Macam you know, in other parts of the world, they don't have this practice of kasih duit. Kasih duit raya. Mungkin diorang belikan present.
Gifts
macam
kan? They have
Christmas
it.
macam Surya.
Diorang kasih gift?
Wrapped
Which
up
part?
gifts, you know.
Gifts.
Oh, I should go
Kasih
there.
mainan, bawa budak-budak pergi fun fair. That is a celebration in some countries. Tapi kalau kita, maybe Singapore, Malaysia, I don't know about Indonesia, tapi kita dah terbiasa dengan
Duit raya.
Duit raya dah macam terbawa green packets lah pula. Yeah, so that is not really in my opinion and to my understanding, ini bukan nafkah. Ini macam extra. Ini macam duit happy-happy. Duit banyak kasih orang happy. It's not a kewajipan.
So kita tak tahu tau, dia punya maksud yang wanita yang kita sedang bercerita ni, maksud dia nak duit yang salam hari raya first day dalam paket
Duit
tu
raya.
ke, atau
Itu yang
duit
dia
preparation?
maksudkan. Correct. Itu yang, tapi in my opinion, ni semua, I mean dia dah kahwin dah lama apa, I tak tahu lah berapa tahun, 7 tahun kan.
Oh, dah 7 tahun
7 years
Tiba-tiba
each.
for her to bring that up and to say that is a form of nafkah, there could be underlying issues. So the question is, her expectation of what is nafkah and his expectation is different. Soalannya is, do we discuss what is nafkah with your husbands?
Yeah.
You know?
Like before kita kahwin lah.
I
Kalau
rasa
kita
the-
accepted
At
the
any point in time,
In the
before,
early
during,
stages of marriage
Correct.
ke.
I mean, by right, of course, everything has to be discussed lah. Tapi okay, let's full disclosure. Me and my husband has been married for coming to 14 years. We have never discussed that. Only until recent years when I started working as a financial advisor. Because now discussing money is a must.
Betul.
Betul.
Important.
So sebelum ni
It's part of your work already
correct.
lah.
Macam
that-
asal aku advise orang lain tapi sendiri tak cakap. You know, so I realise it's important. Let's sit down.
Yeah, makes
Kita ada
sense.
meeting, sit down. Let's discuss what are the things that is important for the family.
Betul.
Apa tu? What is nafkah to you? So we really clearly sit down. And I don't think people do that. It's a concept of macam saya nak kena cakap pasal
Segan
duit
lah nak cakap.
It's a sensitive issue. Nanti nampak macam meminta-minta
Betul.
sangat, berkira, you know. But because you don't say it, jadi macam gini lah. Sampai duit hari raya pun dianggap sebagai nafkah. Kan?
Actually I ada ramai kawan yang maybe some of them are not working working wives. They really just wait for the husband to give berapa, itulah dia. Macam terima je lah. Tak cukup pun cukupkan. And they really, even if like diorang nak beli something macam segan nak minta suami duit tu masih ada. Walaupun kita faham yang nafkah suami kena provide. Kalau isteri nak pergi doktor ke, nak urut ke, you know, sometimes you really macam tak boleh take it, badan sakit tapi
Something
nak urut.
beyond the necessities lah.
But macam urut for some people necessary lah.
Macam to the husband, maybe aku dah kasi duit pasar.
So dia nak minta pun untuk diri dia for her therapy or what, berat sekali. Berat, tak boleh minta. So macam mana, like how do you discuss, macam bentangkan, okay, this is like how do you start with that?
So I have actually met many clients yang macam memang different families different. So ada yang interestingly husband and wife macam no secrets. My money is your money. So husband give full ni duit belanja. Okay, this is all my gaji, you manage. So orang cakap jadi housewife ni wasted lah all your education. No, it's really to prepare you for the job, to handle this kind of big business, you know, to handle all the money. So now how the wife handle is another matter altogether. Ada husband yang I will only pay you cukup-cukup duit pasar, I will buy, duit anak-anak I will buy, that's it. Because that's nafkah, I cannot give you beyond. Pasal you dah ada duit sendiri. Yeah, so there are many different types of
family
agreement, understanding. So how do I as a financial advisor tread this tactfully such that the husband knows that there are certain things that you must prepare for your wife. So I will give them macam those kind of scenarios macam, okay, if your wife is a housewife, macam you cakap dia tak ada duit sendiri, if anything happen to you, where is the emergency funds coming from?
For
herself.
Betul.
Macam
Itu I selalu worry about that.
Betul, correct.
Yes.
So macam I have a case where this person really quit her job to be a housewife. Her whole life she stayed at home. But at 60, they got divorced.
Okay.
You know, so she don't have her own stash of savings. Pasal sebelum ni husband bayar for everything. She hasn't been working, no CPF. At 60
years
what
old,
can you do? Correct.
divorce.
So I met her to discuss what can she do moving forward now with whatever little money she get from her duit,
Mutak
apa-apa,
Aida.
all those things. How to manage moving forward. It's a scary thought lah. Tu macam make me think
like
ya
this
Allah,
is
you
your
know,
client.
This is a client.
Like how was she like when she met you? When she
It was very like, I need to meet you because I'm very worried about my hospital expenses in case something happens. So that was the first thing in her mind.
how to pay for
Correct.
bills.
Correct. So kadang-kadang when I talk, I say I don't wish for bad things to happen to you guys, but your wife need to have her own money. I will say that
Betul.
straight away to the husband.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Tapi
Of
macam mana?
course.
Wife kena ada duit sendiri.
Yes.
Yes.
Kalau dia tak kerja?
Okay.
Dia kena pandai-pandai simpan sikit.
Simpan sikit. Like to me, like you shared this, like to me is quite common juga yang I nampak. Because in my line of work pun ada kena mengena macam ini. Like even ni kira dia 60, dia manage diri dia tau. Ada yang ada anak 3, 4,
And
housewife
with nothing,
cerai, suami siap ambil rumah tu sekali, take over.
So dia kena jaga anak-anak dia.
So dia kena keluar, pergi rumah mak dia duduk ke apa. Mak ambil rumah pun penuh. Can be ada siblings lain atau mak pun duduk rumah kecil ke, rumah rental ke, retirement home ke apa. Tak boleh house tau. Then you kena start balik kerja. I mean like that comes in education jugalah. So kalau you berpelajaran, you nak keluar kerja pun buruk baik pun you boleh dapat kerja sikit. Tapi what if kalau you all your life you are so devoted macam kat rumah, you kasih segalanya.
Kasih like your body, heart and
Apa-apa.
soul to your husband, and then one fine day he decide that I don't want.
Terbengkalai tau.
But how do you convince the husband? Like especially diorang ada ego.
So we talk, yeah, exactly. So we have to, betul-betul, you're right. Just now also I was thinking about it. Macam how do you reproach the subject without the husband feeling that you're questioning his ability to provide for the family.
Very
So,
sensitive.
Correct, it's very sensitive topic. So I must tell them that when I do their budgeting, your wife expenses for her miscellaneous is part of your responsibility. Jadi dia ketepikan groceries berapa, dia ketepikan sekolah anak-anak berapa, her own expenses, not part of the family expenses, is also part of your. So duit,
Miscellaneous tu macam apa?
so dia boleh, nothing, it's up to the wife. Let's say he can afford $50 pun $50 lah. The wife can use that money to keep.
Yeah.
Because she don't need to use that to pay for food, duit makanan dah bayar. She don't need to pay that for her medicine or whatever. this just extra money. You know, so at least ada juga some yang dia boleh tabungkan ke, dia boleh ketepikan ke, but it's her own money. Yeah, so I think it's very important for everyone to realise that even if you're a housewife and you are really depending 100% on your husband's money, do put a bit aside of the money that you're managing for your own self. Whatever, for whatever.
Important.
Yeah, it is important. Kita tak tahu kan?
Sebab kita pun tak tahu tau, kita punya family support to what extent family kita boleh tolong kita bila kita ni divorcee.
Betul.
Kadang-kadang diorang pun ada diorang punya own family, diorang pun tak cukup, gaji pas-pas, macam mana nak extrakan ulu kat you.
Actually tak payah nak cakap sampai cerai lah. Nauzubillah, that kind of thing happens. I mean, let's say from me, I was working for 10 years, 11 years as a teacher. So when I had my 4th child, I resigned. Pasal nak jaga anak. So tiba-tiba from full income as a stable teacher terus zero kan. Rasa segan juga tau. Macam tiba-tiba macam
Habis rasa diri ni macam kecil.
macam
Habis nak berbual dengan orang pun macam tak confident. I
tapi
faham.
kalau minta pasal kids ni tak apa, school feesnya tu dah masuk. Pasal sekarang dah kena tukar all the account. Okay, how much I transfer? Groceries dah, okay, I transfer.
Macam you have to keep asking.
I want to
Yes.
go out with my friend.
Betul.
Duit
Macam
yang
mana nak minta,
coffee,
Cafe.
cafe.
Enjoy.
Correct. So
duit
at
enjoy
that-
tu.
Duit enjoy.
So at that point in time macam, patutkah aku minta? Macam, you know, like you already paid for everything else. So tu yang
Segan.
I said we have to sit down, we have to discuss. So then he said, okay, how much you need? Bila dah gitu
Tapi
macam,
I remember dulu pun I pernah sampai ke tahap yang tak kerja. I think for at least 1 year, 2 years gitu I tak kerja sebab sama kira I dah kerja daripada kecil.
daripada
I
macam
dari
17, 18
17 gitu lah sebab I kerja sambil belajar. So I simpan duit sendiri semua sampai bila kahwin semua pun sama. So bila dah ada anak second tu I dah memang tak boleh kerja. So I stop. So masa tu at first before that I macam nak jadi housewife lah, nak duduk rumah, nak didik anak macam itulah rasa kan.
Noble,
Tapi bila dah duduk rumah dia macam lain tau, cerita dia je lain. Lepas tu I remember I love to make up, I love to macam beli benda-benda macam simple-simple for kitchen and everything. I stop tau. And I rasa masa tu emotionally I rasa macam down gila.
Damage lah.
Emotional damage lah. So I nak cakap at that point of time my husband bukan tak kasih pun, tapi I sendiri fikir macam dah lah, I shouldn't buy all these things for me and for myself. I nampak bila I look back the photos I nampak macam sembarang lah, macam pakai tudung sembarang, muka pun macam ni. So my husband okay, so far dia boleh, kira I boleh cakap dengan dia, cuma I just paiseh sendiri lah. But how do you like macam tell the husband benda tu? Because to me certain husband akan rasa macam you siapa? Macam who are the people who come and see you? Because these people already kalau jumpa you maknanya dia already macam dah confident lah kan. But how are you going to tell people and create this awareness to other women?
I think it comes to them having to communicate first to start this whole culture of talking. To begin with, kita tak boleh cakap pasal all these important issues if you're not even talking to your spouse. So if you already decided dah boleh, okay, we have been discussing, can we talk about something? Can we see whether our family finances are properly planned? You know, macam maybe kita boleh, you know, ketepikan some money for something, certain goals or whatever, something that make him be on the same page as you. Baru now you can sit down. You know, it take us a while for me and my husband to really figure out how much we're actually spending in a month. Itu aja benda yang satu kita kena keep track for a few months to finalize actually we need this amount.
Miscellaneous terlalu banyak actually.
Of course, because kita tak keep track. Sometimes if you don't discuss and budget money keluar, money masuk,
Netflix
keluar,
lah, all this
Sebab you tak tahu how much, and it's very very important for you to really sit down and know, oh, this is the amount of money. Jadi he knows, is he giving you enough ke tak? Sometimes the wife tak tercakap to the husband, actually duit yang you kasih cukup untuk pasar 2 minggu je. Pasal nak minta lagi macam mak dia dah kasih macam mana.
I masih ada kawan yang husband dia
tak boleh angkat tau bukan dia macam
I masih ada kawan tau yang husband dia macam question, Dania bawa 50 habis.
Wow.
And dia bukan jenis spend tau. Dia macam I beli barang macam last minute pendamat kan. Dia bukan, dia akan turun bawah pergi kedai. So husband dia akan cakap, dia ni pergi kedai 50 habis. Tapi macam, tapi sekarang barang memang macam gitu.
Dia bukan beli untuk keluarga. Dia bukan turun bawah pergi buat manicure. Kau ni apa pasal?
But sometimes they need to see. So ajaklah This week you go for me cannot. This is the least I need. Suruh dia pergi sendiri tengok.
Baru kau tahu.
Tak payah nak gaduh pun. Macam just do it. Nanti dia sendiri tahu, mahal juga barang-barang sekarang.
Tapi nanti dia akan cakap, I dah pergi kerja, you kan kat rumah, pergilah kedai.
Yeah, how do you deal with
The gills. Lelaki, sorry ya, lelaki.
Lelaki ada yang degil, ada yang ego, ada dan ego, degil dan bodoh. Itu yang geram. I mean like betul. Ada yang macam tak nak dengar. Macam bini nak bawa bincang, dah lah, you tahu apa, I macam gini kerja, apa lagi you nak?
Tapi in all of that, I still think the wife will know when best to talk to the husband.
Betul.
Okay.
It is your husband. You
Yeah.
have to, if it takes you to, I don't know, do certain things or whatever to get him at the right moment to talk to him, then do it lah. Just so that you get him to listen. I mean,
Actually,
you know what
lelaki
best.
selalu dengar bila time nak tidur.
Maybe.
Dengar ke? Main handphone, tidur.
Sometimes
kadang-kadang
ada yang tak
dengar.
suka cakap, suka message.
Oh.
Betul.
You know, so you have to know
pernah
what
tulis
works.
email pun.
Ada proposal.
Yes.
I dah cakap dengan you. Pakai typewriter.
Based on our teleconversation.
I agree with Shy that you should know the best way and time to talk to your husband
approach.
because you are the wife. You are supposed to be the closest person who knows your husband in and out. You mesti kenal cara nak cakap, timing nak cakap, apa yang distracting, apa yang tak. You should use this. Ni bukan manipulate
It's just to get them at the right time.
Right
Right mood.
Ini kebijaksanaan.
Betul,
To me,
betul.
this is the intelligence of a woman lah.
Correct.
Betul.
You're right. In
Betul.
fact, for me, we take it a step further. We have an annual retreat.
Dia ni memang planning.
Sebab we know with many kids, it's difficult to get that quiet
Ni
time.
you punya dua couple
Oh,
time
just
lah.
you and your
So
husband.
just me and my husband.
I totally
kita pergi,
agree.
I don't know. It can just be a lunch or lunch date ataupun we go to JB for a night if you can. But the point is there must be a certain purpose. We are doing that because we want to discuss things. So when both dah tahu that okay, we're gonna talk, then it's easier. Maybe because both of us come from the, we are both educators who feel that talking, discussing, this kind of planning is important. Some cannot. Some would tell you, no, my husband don't like this kind of planning things. Then you do the planning and then you propose. You message, you write. Sometimes, like I said lah, kita yang patut pandai to manage because it's our husband. Yeah. So back to the nafkah thing. I personally feel it has to be discussed lah. And it's never too late. Walaupun you dah kahwin 10 years ke, 12 years, sometimes they say why fix a thing if it ain't broken. But if it can be made better, why not?
Yep.
Let's go back and retrace back. Betul ke all these things that we've been doing? Tak semestinya benda yang betul, yang salah patut diteruskan. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Actually nafkah also nak kena ada review. Macam
Betul.
appraisal.
You are right.
Macam baru kahwin 300,
Yes.
lepas 5 tahun pun 300.
Correct.
Macam with the cost and everything, dulu maybe 300 you boleh lah happy enjoy, pergi urut, manicure, pergi jumpa kawan and all once a month. But now 300, I don't know.
Gaji naik, GST
Semua.
naik, takkan nafkah tak naik. Nafkah pun kena ikut pada
Tak, dulu
edaran
muka
zaman.
dulu muka macam gini. Lepas tu dah lama I perlu this thing, eye cream semua apa. Betul lah.
Kan, betul-betul. Because sometimes your husband want to see you maybe in a certain, nanti diorang cakap, dah kahwin je tak tahu jaga diri. Then, are you giving me enough to take care of myself? But people are not questioning that. They just think, you as a wife must jaga for your husband.
Kena rajin.
Kena
You kena
rajin.
exercise. You kena jaga badan. You kena makan jaga betul-betul. You kena cantik bila I balik rumah. You kena wangi. Tak boleh bau bawang. So many.
Lepas tu tak nak kasih maintenance, tapi bini jadi keropok, orang marah. Agak-agak habis kau cari potato chips.
Habis wife dia keropok ikan yang kat rumah tu.
So all these things, like I said, basically pucuk pangkalnya, it has to be discussed lah. Really.
Yeah, betul-betul. I believe that for women, their expectation of nafkah mungkin akan berubah dengan peredaran zaman, dengan tambah ahli keluarga, it will change. The demands also macam skincare needs will change, medical needs will change. So nak kena adjust accordingly. And I believe also for husbands also ada benda yang mungkin they should also tell us.
Betul.
That there are some things that is not working anymore. Cara you masak, I dah tak boleh makan macam gini. Jangan, I tak boleh makan you punya macam.
I kasih you
know?
$800 You hari-hari bantai sup fishball. I tak happy tau.
Nak apa, nak
this
garupa?
type.
Tiga rasa.
I nak gurame.
Lama sih.
Bini ni kena joget.
Sampai yang tak makan.
I mean this is marriage lah. Apart from the nafkah that we discuss, there are other things like you say, duit hari raya jadi timbul. Mungkin ada underlying issues that were not addressed, not discussed, not transparent lah. I believe husband and wife mesti kena ada some transparency. Lagi-lagi in the things that affect one another.
For her, I rasa because for example, husbands always have this thinking yang nafkah is basic. Aku dah kasih rumah, aku dah kasih duit pasar, aku dah jaga duit makan anak-anak. I've met your nafkah, but maybe I want to rasa a bit of your duit gaji just for me to just do whatever I want.
Tapi diorang
Macam
nanti
rasa
akan cakap tak
pampered,
cukup.
you know.
Diorang akan cakap gaji I kan tak cukup. You tahu apa, semua ni dah genap-genap. Apa lagi yang you nak? That's why you kerja. You mesti compensate for all the extras lah. Because that's why I allow you to work. Kalau tidak, kita duduk rumah yang kita mampu lah. Macam room type yang kita
According
mampu.
to the husband's
Macam kita mampu
ability.
kalau tapi you nak ni, nak tu, nak ni. You
Correct.
pun nak kena bantu.
Yeah.
Diorang suka juga cakap macam gini.
Yeah.
So sebagai isteri yang
Solehah.
bukan sebagai isteri yang macam ada income ke apa,
Bukan.
isteri yang ada income, isteri yang ada duit, diorang akan telan je. Macam okay, tak cukup, akulah keluar. Anak-anak ni mak bayar, minta mak. Bapak kasih basic je. Jadi tapi you pula nak approach, you tak nak bergaduh. Nanti cakap pasal duit je boleh jadi gaduh.
Yes, for some
jadi
people,
ada
yes.
takut.
Correct, but if you are comfortable with that, it's an agreement and you agree, then it shouldn't be an issue.
Sudahlah.
Jangan
Only
ungkit
if it
lah.
affects you, then you have to bring it up.
Betul.
Macam my husband cakap, okay, you want to masukkan the kids all this enrichment and it's beyond what I can give. You nak masukkan, you go and work for it. So I say okay.
Betul.
Then I'm
Kita
okay.
yang nak
Sebab
tau.
kita yang nak. Betul, I nak masukkan bola, okay, masuk bayar. Masuk netball, masuk bayar. Nak masuk piano, bayar, hantar semua buat. Because
Yes.
you're the one who wants it. You know?
Yes.
But it is agreed. Ada yang cakap, oh no, I'm not, you, no discussion, no
correct.
nothing.
For some husband, if I cannot afford it, means cannot.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
if
very
the wife
clear.
can afford, I don't want the family to spend beyond what I boleh tanggung.
Correct.
You kalau ada duit pun, I don't want you to send because I nak duit I yang tanggung.
Correct.
So sometimes
Tu soal leceh.
ada, betul. Tapi ada juga. There are.
Correct. Recently, I've met this client. The husband has been paying for everything. Pasal wife, the housewife. Now the wife is working and earning more. So she say, I want to take up plans for the kids and myself. But the husband cakap, okay, I will still pay for it because I'm the husband. But the wife said, no, it's okay. I will say money, no, cannot. So I macam, okay. I said, it's okay, you all discuss first. If really dia tak membebankan and you feel that this is your responsibility as a wife to do it, as a husband to do it, and you can, then do it. If not, there's nothing wrong with your wife paying for her own or paying for whatever, you know.
As long as they both agree
Correct,
lah.
they must agree. Dia takut, I think, rasa macam alamak kalau wife
Agaknya dia
bayar.
dah belajar dari kes Fazura tadi tu tak?
Mungkin kita
Macam
tahu.
nanti dia
Tak lah,
ni
ni dah lama.
I rasa at the end of the day, right, I believe that it's really up to the marriage and the couple.
Betul.
Dia tak boleh ikut style orang lain.
Betul.
You know, like if you look at, dia ni husband semua bayar, kasih wife mandikan dengan duit. I pun nak juga. You sepatutnya macam itu. Don't compare husbands.
Correct.
Don't compare you and another wife. Like, you know, your friend's wife macam gini, you pun nak kena macam gini. I feel it's very unfair. Because you don't know their backstory, you don't know their struggles.
Yes.
So you
tak
tak
tahu
boleh.
orang kerja berapa banyak nak dapatkan income tu.
Correct.
Betul.
You're right. Basic simple thing macam my money is my money, his money is my money. Lain orang agree differently apa?
Correct.
You think your husband's money is your money?
Tak akan.
Just give me your money.
So kalau kita buat poll, I'm sure it's a completely
Mana boleh suka-suka
divided.
ambil duit macam like
But
ambil dia
some
punya
people-
kad macam belanja kita tak boleh.
Some people
Ah.
really
Actually,
believe in that tau.
Time Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there was a woman who came to the Prophet untuk mengadu suami dia kedekut. Kedekut, kasih duit tak cukup untuk her and the anak.
Okay.
Tak cukup. And dia memang dia ada duit. Ni bukan suami tak ada duit, dia ada duit tapi dia kedekut. So I
Okay.
think zaman kita pun memang ada suami-suami kedekut.
Haji Bakir lah tu. yang semua provide duit jangan cakap.
Betul. Tak kasih what is enough. So she went to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam mengadu nasib and tanya what can I do lah. And the Prophet said you can take his money,
Tak payah bilang dia.
take his money to maintain yourself and your child and take according to what is
Necessary lah.
necessary. Okay, ambil dengan makruf lah, maknanya jangan overtake also, jangan macam melampau lah, ambil according to the needs of the society at that time, you boleh ambil. Ni bukan lesen untuk korang seluk poket suami korang main
Macam
ambil.
tak, you cuci-cuci baju kan, keluar kan.
Itu upah. You know, like, but there are tau. Memang ada cases where when the husband is not providing, actually because he is supposed to be the provider and you memang tak ada income. This woman who came to the Prophet SAW, dia tak ada income. Dia memang dependent on the husband. So he allowed her to take what she needed, apa yang cukup untuk uruskan diri dia dengan anak dia, and use lah. Use.
So
Jangan
now it's on the wife lah to also decide or to figure out what's enough.
What is
And
enough.
to be really truthful about that lah.
Correct.
Kan?
Yes, betul. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it really depends on each person's situation.
Betul.
I rasa kefahaman kita as Islamic, kita semua tahu lelaki yang sepatutnya provide. Zaman sekarang masih juga orang nak tanya, Ustazah, apa dalilnya suami kena kasih nafkah? Masih lagi. But
Because sekarang ada dual income.
yes.
So the lines have blurred between what is expected and what is really must give.
Yes. So I think women also kena ada realistic expectations. Kalau kita, like you say, I want this. If the husband say, okay, you nak, you go ahead
Correct.
lah. Jangan pula kita macam, I yang kena bayar. Patut you yang, I mean, be realistic lah. Jangan melampau also. If he says he wants us to live within his means. And as a couple, kita nak rumah tangga kita harmoni. Kan?
Betul.
So we need to make adjustments
Correct.
where necessary.
Correct.
To maintain the marriage. That it becomes harmonious lah and
Betul.
happy.
I pula my point of view macam kira sorry to cut. I mean like kalau kita nak sesuatu, kita sama-sama ada goals. I don't mind kalau dua-dua work towards that goal dan you tak kira macam okay, sekarang kita nak beli ni kan. I seorang tak boleh tau. Tapi kalau you kerja, kita sama-sama boleh. Then kita sama-sama duduk, sama-sama share. And I don't think that is berdosa untuk laki tu tak provide full. Because you nak apa, macam this level, this thing, this brand, this lifestyle, this kind of car and all that. Then you sama-sama lah. Baru harmoni. Tapi kalau you nak duduk rumah, you nak asuh anak dengan tangan you 10 jari ni. You nak jadi ibu
Why do
yang
I sense something?
misali, soleha. Tapi kalau suami you tak boleh kasih to your expectations, you tak boleh expect too much tau.
Correct. Yes, correct.
Kadang-kadang diorang suka perempuan naik angin, dia akan balikkan ke agama.
Correct.
You tengok I kat rumah dah penat gini, you apa yang you bawa on the table, you know.
Yes.
I macam
Provocative.
itu yang akan boleh jadi the cracks, you see.
Yes.
So they akan hold the husband hostage with that whole term of you are the provider. By the religion you must provide. But provide what? Yeah. So it's knowing your rights and also knowing expectations of affordability lah.
Betul.
Like balik juga, I think is the key is with us to be able to think, you know,
Betul.
how best to manage or navigate through this whole thing. You know?
Betul. Yes.
Yeah.
Balik kepada
Communications lah.
communicate between you and your husband lah.
Yeah.
Kalau ada agreement, there's nothing wrong. Nafkah nak kasih banyak ke, nak kasih sikit ke, ataupun wife kata, I tak nak duit you.
I kasih you nafkah, in fact.
Yes.
I kasih you. Berapa?
I mean, sekarang we've heard of house husband and all that.
Correct.
How then do the roles reverse? Will he then be questioned about not providing nafkah?
Yeah. I
How,
believe
you know?
that as long as ada
Keredaan
keredaan
bini dia, okay
suami
lah.
dan isteri reda dengan each other,
Sefahaman.
you know, cover for each other. That's the purpose of having a spouse apa.
Yeah, you're right.
We are clothing for one another. Kita cantikkan each other, kita cover for each other. So that should be the way lah.
Agree.
That should be the way. Tak payah nak ungkit, jangan ungkit. Husband pun tak payah ungkit, I bayar elektrik tau.
Hak and all
Dulu
that,
ada
yeah.
pasal beli beras kan.
Yeah.
I yang beli
Aku beli
beras.
Sekarang bini yang beli. Kadang-kadang balik, bini yang beli.
Siapa yang masak? Dia tanya.
So that to me this type of things kan tak payah nak berkira lah antara suami isteri, especially when both are earning, both are contributing. Kita bekerjasama, kita harapkan pahala datang dari Allah.
Betul.
Wife kalau spend for the family, know that this is a form of sedekah tau. Kalau kita sedekah, kita ikhlas nak tolong husband, nak kasih happy mak mertua, nak kasih anak present, all these things.
Pahala.
Kita niat, okay, I am helping my husband, I am raising family together. Pahala tau. And when you spend for the sake of Allah, Allah yang akan gantikan balik. Something that you cannot get replacement from husband or people, tak akan dapat.
Correct.
So if your intention is right, you halalkan. Kadang-kadang duit pet nak claim tak bayar, husband tak bayar. Ada orang claim duit sanitary pad
Keperluan apa?
claim. Tapi ramai wanita
Banyak receipt tu.
a lot of women don't do that apa. Kita tak claim duit susukan anak, kita tak claim. Ni semua anggap sebagai sedekah. Betul.
But sometimes kalau you dah cakap gitu, husband cakap ni semua you buat sedekah apa? Saya nak kena minta.
Kita yang niatkan dia sedekah. Bukan dia yang cakap dia kena sedekah.
Correct.
Sedekah lah. Kau siapa yang nak suruh sedekah?
I mean, kalau kita yang bagi untuk also to pacify ourselves and also to remind ourselves lah of our intentions.
Correct.
Then
I mean when push comes to shove, then you have to have that kind of mindset lah to come to terms.
After the discussion, after the agreement.
Correct.
Kalau memang kita isteri yang bersama-sama contribute, sama-sama kerja, sama-sama nak a certain lifestyle, we do it together. Sometimes isteri ni akan terasa macam she will feel the pinch. Sometimes she will feel the pinch. So in order to avoid that pinch, kita kena selalu ingatkan diri kita why we are doing this. Balik kepada
I selalu kalau I
intention
geram-geram ke, I rasa pinch tu ke, nanti
Pinch
I
je.
ingat you cakap for every dollars yang you keluar, you macam ikhlaskan, you niat je, ya Allah gantikan balik apa yang aku keluar ni dengan benda-benda lain in other forms of rezeki.
yes.
And kadang-kadang you dah kasih spend so much for the family.
There's always
You
enough for
tengok
you.
macam cukup je. Cukup holiday, cukup beli
Masya Allah.
barang, cukup nak tolong orang, cukup benda rumah, cukup segala dia. Cukup makan
Alhamdulillah.
tempat sedap.
Betul,
You see?
betul.
I mean like earnings pun tak adalah melampau-lampau banyak gila, tapi cukup
dengan
lah.
senyap-senyap Zakia sebenarnya millionaire.
Amin.
Amin. Ya Rabbal Alamin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Betul.
So what's your advice to all the ladies?
Macam tengah struggling with this nafkah issue lah.
Firstly, come back to basic. Have that proper discussion on what's nafkah for both of you. It has to be an agreed thing. So have that window of discussion. Sebab mesti ada yang kita rasa kalau the question come up means there's something that you're not happy with.
Betul.
And you must get it off the chest. Kalau betul between the two of you susah, some husbands just cannot talk, get a third party, get a financial advisor. I want to talk about the house or I want to talk about my plans.
Boleh tak kita jumpa advisor senyap-senyap? Pasal husband macam I don't believe in all this.
Can, but ultimately you still need to get the point across to the husband. So sometimes they believe an outsider who is a professional rather than the wife, because they think that the wife has some other motive. So you get an advisor in, I'm talking to you as a family as a whole. Then up to you lah, you nak terima ke tak nak. But at least kita boleh selit-selitkan kan, macam what's important and all that. Because ultimately it will make them think. Sekarang ni diorang tak nak fikir pun. Pasal tu dia aku dah kasih nafkah full stop.
I ada kawan yang dia berbual dengan mak mentua dia pasal laki dia punya kekurangan. Ya.
So she will help to communicate.
Macam laki dia nak berbual, laki dia tak nak dengar, macam laki dia macam dah lah cukup lah, you ni yang demanding hari ni. Dia tangkapkan mak mentua dia. Dia tangkap mak mentua dia. Dia bilang, mak, orang ada benda nak cakap lah pasal anak mak ni. It's nothing serious, but I just find that your anak is really like too lemak already with the wife's income.
Lemak berkrim.
Dia cerita je, anak you macam always depend dekat bini dia punya income, like dia try avoid nak keluar kedekut and all that, tapi dia pun income lagi besar dari isteri, tapi isteri keluar je duit. So then mak dia pun macam ingat, mula-mula mak dia macam defensif. Mak dia macam
anak mak kan.
macam bila kahwin kau tahu apa anak mak tu siapa? You tahu apa your husband earn berapa? Asal you macam nak minta lebih-lebih? I mean like every other thing is all macam miscellaneous apa. Macam you cannot ask. Actually holiday ni semua privilege tau. Mak dia akan mula-mula defense mechanism akan cakap macam tu. Tapi bila dia cakap balik everything, dia macam lay out everything. Dia cakap okay, ni yang I bayar, ni I bayar. Nafkah dia kasih 100 per month. I'm a working wife lah, tapi nafkah your son kasih 100. Cukup ke untuk rumah atau untuk I mean like untuk expenses seorang isteri 100 pun tak cukup. I mean like you punya EasyLink top up je pun dah tak cukup. Apa what you talking about? So mak dia duduk, mak dia analyse, mak dia fikir.
Ada mak yang fikir
Yes, itu alhamdulillah lah. Can talk to the mother-in-law.
Yes.
Mak dia jumpa diorang berbual,
Tangkapkan
tangkap
suami
lagi.
dia.
Bila mak dia cakap, tak, kena gari. Sebab tu bila mak dia cakap baru dia macam masuk kepala otak.
Betul-betul.
So so the idea is to
Sometimes
get
it takes an outsider.
Correct. So even I think for the Prophet also when he has problems, sometimes kalau they cannot solve, he do have
consult.
some,
Yes, ada
right?
consultation.
Yeah.
Betul.
So I mean the point is to have a discussion.
Betul.
Kalau your husband or the discussion cannot work, you need to have someone in. But if your mother-in-law is that strong voice who help, do it.
Yep.
Ya. Jangan orang yang menyocok lah. Jangan orang yang menyocok keadaan nak pisahkan. Dia ni di mana
mana
lah.
dulu
Tak
kau
bagus lah.
tinggalkan dia lah dia ni.
Jangan terus pergi kat social media.
That's right.
You know, when you go social media, you look for worms, you'll find worms.
Yeah.
Betul.
Yeah. So
Look forward.
betul tak?
I mean,
Because sometimes kita go out with the niat, I want to find people to support me and to tulis all these negative things. People will definitely, there
They
will
will
always
attract
be.
the negativity
Correct.
lah.
Yeah.
Dia tak akan berikan you solution yang sepatutnya.
Betul.
kawan-kawan akan judge nanti
So pucuk pangkal dia kena discuss.
Betul.
Lepas tu kalau you dah tak boleh discuss, you tangkap lah sesiapa yang you nak tangkap. You boleh tangkap mak mertua you ke. Kalau you nak pakai Zakia punya service boleh
Sorry,
juga.
Salah sis tak tangkap orang lelaki
Bukan salah sis, kita cakap you je.
tak.
Mungkin dia buat part time. Tangkap mesti
Tangkap
ikat
orang,
kan.
Boleh.
Apa you dah buat dengan wife you?
Warning sama dia.
Okay, so kita nak terima kasih dengan Shy, sister yang sangat berkerjaya tinggi lah.
Ya, Masya Allah.
Sama je, tak adalah.
Sama je. Kita bukan lecturer.
Regardless.
Adik canak je.
I principal kat kelas.
Okay. Tak lah, I think all of us are professionals our own rights lah. You know, we do the best for the family regardless whether you're a mother or not. I think as long as we are working towards something, it is a noble thing regardless, you know, lecturer or not.
Betul.
Yes.
I think also to add on, apa pun yang kita buat, we know that we have family members. If you are married, you have husband, you have parents, you have parents-in-law. If you are not married, you ada mak bapak, you ada adik-beradik. I believe that in order to gain keberkatan dalam kerjaya kita ataupun hidup kita for raising family, it is very important to have the redha of those around you. That you continue to maintain good relationship, mudahkan urusan orang, always be thankful. InsyaAllah keberkatan tu akan datang dengan all the ambitions that you want to you know, nak capai lah.
Okay,
Ya,
and I ada sepatah dua kata.
Wow.
Dia cakap, kalau you all rasa yang family you income semua bagus, boleh communicate, boleh discuss. Kalau nak upgrade rumah, jangan lupa cari Ainon.
Yes, and follow us on our IG, Salam Sis, and also Spotify. Rate us on Spotify.
Comment.
Yes, comment
share.
and like. Lepas tu jangan lupa follow Ainon juga.
Yes.
Promote Ainon tau.
Yeah.
Eye on property.
Yes. Okay. Thank you everyone. Thank you Shy once again.
Thank you.
And that's all for today's episode.
Salam
Sis.
Salam sis dah bertabur sekarang.
Kita kira lah
Okay.
1,
1, 2,
2, 3.
3.
Salam sis.